The Reconstruction.
Destruction in the South. The war slaved the Union but left the South devastated. Cities and plantations were in reign, and roads, bridges, railroads were destroyed. More than 258 Confederate soldiers had died in the war, and the illnesses and injuries weakened many people. This period of history was called the Reconstruction. This term refers to all the plans for rebuilding.
After bringing the South back into the Union, President Lincoln brought up the idea of the 10% plan. The 10% plan was the idea that citizens had to give a 10% oath to their country. President Lincoln encouraged pro-Union Southerners to run in the state governments. He offered amnesty, which is the immunity from prosecution. Louisiana, Arkansas, and Texas set up governments under this plan. Republicans took the plan as mild, and they took a more radical approach.
Thaddeus Stevens was a leading radical Republican.
How can I hold that all men are created equal when here before me stands stinking the moral carcass of the gentleman from Ohio, proof that some men are inferior?
Who declared that the South's foundation must be broken up and relayed, or all our blood and treasure have been spent in vain. Congress, controlled by radical Republicans, denied seats to representatives, which states was under Lincoln's Reconstruction. The Wade-Davis bill was passed by Congress on July 1864. It had 3 parts. 1. Most white males in a state swore legally to the Union. 2. White males who swore they didn't fight the Union could vote. 3. Only new state constitution had to end slavery. Lincoln refused to sign this bill because the radical Republicans weren't down for it.
Now we're going to talk about the Freedmen's Bureau. During this time, more and more people were helping African Americans. In March 1865, the President and Congress set up an agency to help freedmen. The agency provided food, clothing, medical services that lowered death rate for African Americans. Charlotte Forden was the first African American school teacher to teach slaves in the South. She gave aid to the new African American schools of higher education.
This concludes the section on Reconstruction. God bless America.
I'm Jack Shoe size 9. And with me here I have Johnny Loco. Thank you. We just got news from Sebastian, our reporter Sebastian, and there's a white mob attacking churches. Go to the scene.
Thank you, Shoe Size and Loco. We're now live at the scene.
White mobs have destroyed houses and churches.
Thank you, Sebastian. Now we have a picture of the criminals that led the white mob. Breaking news now.
Looks like there's these new things called black codes, and African Americans are losing their rights. This is slavery in disguise.
Hello, my name is Matthew Kingston, and there's breaking news that 13th Amendment was ratified. And here's Josh Brock.
Thank you, Matt. The 13th Amendment is the amendment that abolished all slavery in the United States in 1865. And here is Sean Donovan on the scene.
Thanks, Brock, and I'm here with Congressman Andrew Jackson, the second. Mr. Jackson, how do you feel about this document?
Well, I love the 13th Amendment because the 13th Amendment is about freedom, and I'm all about freedom. William Wallace was about freedom, and I'm about freedom. Andrew Jackson, out.
Look at the sky!
I can see a new horizon underneath the blazing sky. I'll be where the eagles flying higher and higher. Gonna be a man in motion.
Okay.
Okay, I need the paper now. I don't know the rest of them. Soldiers had died in the war, and illness and building was called the
Sorry, say it.
Congress controlled by
Yeah.
You guys really want to sit at the desks?
No.
You can sit at the desks.
Can we?
Yeah.
Criminals.
White mob.
Oh yeah, white mobs destroyed buildings.
Right, you gotta start that whole thing over. And action.
Thank you,
Wait,
Shoe
wait, wait.
Size.
They get it.